Within a day of the Switch 2's release, Australian researcher David Buchanan aka Retro.id stunned the community by changing together a userland exploit that could output custom graphics on the new console. He proved this by rendering a simple checkerboard pattern on screen, a framebuffer graphics demo, showing basic code execution without jailbreaking the OS. Importantly, Buchanan has stressed this is strictly a userland ROP exploit. In his words, he has no native code exec yet. His initial demo was impressive but limited. It runs at user level and doesn't allow root access. No code execution, true, but that was enough to prove memory can be manipulated and GPU accessed outside typical sandbox protections. Bottom line, Nintendo's Fortress shows cracks and the hacker community just spotted one, which is one of the absolute most legendary way to start a hacker marathon after 24 hours. Legit. Hey everyone, I'm you, welcome to Better Gaming. So what happened after those 24 hours announcements? Actually quite a bit. Some is cool and some is questionable. I will deliver you the information, letting you decide what you think of it, and at the end my thoughts. Aight? So let's jump in. Buchanan has continued posting on Blue Sky about low-level insights and testing techniques. He's answered viewers' questions. For example, he's noted that the Switch 2's Tegra CPU uses a hybrid of 8nm and 10nm processors. In more technical posts, he reiterated that this exploit is entirely in userland, no kernel takeover, and he cautions that this kind of code exec above the OS was not unexpected, and even humorous, calling his own hack a bonus feature, telling fellow hackers don't get too excited and reminding everyone that without more proof it's easy to overstate results. In short, Buchanan's updates show real progress. He's poking into the Switch 2 hardware and boot process, but also emphasized caution and evidence. Another hot topic is MIG Switch, the successor to MIG Switch Flashcart. On June 10th, the MIG team published an official news update announcing a beta firmware that supposedly lets you play Switch 1 games on the brand new Nintendo Switch 2. In plain terms, they claim the MIG Flash version 2 card now boots legacy Switch games on the new hardware. They even shared a short demo video. For example, booting Zelda Echoes of Wisdom from a MIG card on a Switch 2 and now boldly advertised compatible with Switch 2 on their site. Also, Chinese tech YouTubers on Bilibili picked up the story. One channel posted a video showing a game loading in 3 seconds via a MIG cartridge. Another noted MIG's official quote that no one knows for sure, but there is a good chance that it will work. On the surface it looks like backward compatibility has arrived on day one. However, the community reaction is mixed. Many Redditors and forums moderators are skeptical. On Reddit Switch 2 hacks, a moderator cautioned everyone to take this news with huge grain of salt. Indeed, commenters have pointed out that in the MIG demo video no actual game was played, only a title screen or menu. One Reddit user flatly said this video was misleading. The games do not load. It has been tested and verified by several users. Another tester reported that even with the latest patch, the MIG card will not load into the game. In other words, the Switch 2 can detect the MIG cartridge and prompt updates, but actually booting a game is not yet proven except in a tease. In short, the MIG Switch story is unsettled. It's entirely possible MIG's firmware update will enable Switch 1 titles on Switch 2. Nintendo's architecture does allow backward compatibility after all, but no one has independently confirmed it yet. Until multiple testers report success with real cartridges, we treat this as unverified rumors. Buchanan himself hasn't explicitly commented on the MIG news, but given his earlier caution and no surprise at demos, he would likely remind everyone to double check the facts before calling it done. This week's hacking scene has been a roller coaster. On one hand, we have confirmed progress, Buchanan's exploit real and reproducible, and MIG's announcements official on their website. On the other hand, there's a lot of buzz and speculation, viral videos, rumors, bricked consoles, claims of MIG Flashcarts that we must take with caution. The prudent approach is to note what's substantiated and what remains rumor. For example, it's confirmed Buchanan drove code through the frame buffer. It's not confirmed that the MIG Switch just works. As a tech journalist and Switch fan, I'm pumped to see new discoveries, and I get hyped by flashy demos. But I also value accuracy. I'm excited by Buchanan's post. He's sharing real low-level insights and by any legit flashcard compatibility. But I won't spread claim until they're verified. So, in the bottom line, the Switch 2 hacking community is excited but divided. We have a real foothold, Buchanan's ROP and possible backward compatibility, MIG's update. We also have hype and cautionary tales. Stay tuned for more. I'll keep scoring Buchanan's Blue Sky and the hacking forums. Until then, don't forget to smile. My name is you. Peace.